Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Going with the old counter run here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the option play. Quarterback keeps the football. He finds some space. Touchdown, UCF, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. someone on the line there, moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. It's a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's a draw to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knights. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Knight. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Inside give now from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. And they got a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on the fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The short completion of the tight end. They can't stop him. Makes the first down, but Posey, Price, big hit there at the end.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Second and goal. They'll give him another chance. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a Great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Here's the second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass. It's Flowers. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Knights are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Attack on the BAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead, now 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Knight. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out in Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Deep begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Knight. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, he crosses midfield to the 46.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Try to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's fourth down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back to throw. It's Knight. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. The 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made by the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Yeah, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Oregon! Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. It's UCF in the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Carter. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Knights. They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve. And
touchdown, Ducks! This offense really clicking. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Grinding away with their running game. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Flowers. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Touchdown, UCF. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Dropping back. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught, completion. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.